is here, peeps. I am pumped. So, finally making our way to the mountain. It's 4:50. This first spot I'm going to, actually I can get right to it in my truck, which is nice. Doesn't happen often, this. So I'm really hoping that these deer I've spotted here over the past month or so are still there, because I didn't get to go out opening weekend because we had some health sickness things going on at home, so I had to stay home opening weekend so I could be with my kid and my wife, and now we're here. We gotta get it done. So let's hope we get it done this day one so that my wife will still love me. All right, here we go. So we glassed this morning and I saw tons of deer, just tons of deer. A decent amount of bucks as well, but all small guys. There was one really big 2-point and one okay 3-point that maybe I would have shot, but I couldn't get myself to do it, especially not on my first day hunting, and when I know there's a big 4-point and a big 3-point in here. They come on this water. They've hit this water. I had a cam on here, and they hit the water almost every single night. So I really, really hope they're gonna come. I've been sitting here for 2 hours already. I got here at 3:30 because I did not want any other hunters to take my spot, and it's kind of right by a road too, so it makes me nervous that people will find it, know what they're doing, want to come take it. But we're gonna sit here until dark, and deer are gonna come in. I'm sure of that. There's so many over here, and this is their only water source, so deer will probably start coming in around 8, I would bet, and it is 5:15, so got 3 hours before we see the action. And then I'm guessing I'm just gonna have to decide if I want to shoot one or not, because there's gonna be a bunch of small bucks that come in, and I'm gonna have to hold off and be patient, wait for that biggie. All right, sit and wait. All right, you guys, this is is this day 3 or just day 2? What is it? Wednesday? It's day 2. So, this morning I came to this same spot, and the big 3-point and the big 4-point that I have caught on camera earlier in the season, well, earlier in the summer, before the season, were bedded right at the bottom of a gully that I have glassed. Oh my gosh. And I just got a bloody nose. Perfect. Well, you guys just caught that bloody nose mid-blood. Anyway, the big 3-point, the big 4-point that I'm after were here this morning. I could barely see them when I look over the bushes, so I went down the hill a little. I went behind and down the hill a little so I could get closer and see them better and then get a plan. And when I came up over the hill, I don't know what happened. My wind was perfect. Everything was perfect. And they just stood up and started trotting away. There were 3 of them there, the big 3-point, big 4-point, and then like a decent 2-point. I don't know if they sensed me or something, but I was 140 yards away, so I wasn't extremely close. But anyways, I'm back at the same spot for tonight to see if I can pattern them, see if they come out, see if they go up towards the water. Because if they go up towards that water, then tomorrow I could just cut them off and get in their path before they get all the way there. Oh, but I gotta hope I can see them tonight. I'm kind of limiting myself by putting myself here, but I'm after them. Everything else I've seen are just small 2-points or spikes. So, and just hope they come out so I can see them, track them. There's the update. pretty sure I just nailed one. Oh man, I hate this feeling. So I hiked it down. I went and sat this morning in an area where the deer have been bedded every morning that I've gotten here, so I figured I'd go sit there and hopefully cut them off when they went to their bed in the morning. But they were nowhere to be found, so I decided to walk through their bedding area all the way down the mountain. It's a huge gully. You can see where I started. I started all the way. No, not even up there. I started way over here. There's a point behind that one, back that way, that I started on. And I just walked slow through the whole thing. I got up on a hill over here, and I looked down, and there were 2 bucks just sitting here. One was a big 3-point, and it's the 3-point I've been after this whole time. That I got on the trail cam early season, and I've been looking for this whole time. More deer right there. So I decided to come down this. It's super thick, and I thought there's no way they're going to stay there. But it looked like they were going to walk this way. So I figured I could get here, and maybe they'd walk to me, or if they stayed where they were, I could get a shot off. So I walked all the way down here, and right when I got to the hill where I could peek over, I thought I saw the 3-point walking, but I think he was a big 2-point because I got to a spot, and I had them, they were at 100 yards across, they were down and up the other side, you can see, right there, on this, that's 100 yards away, but this point right here is 80. So the big 2-point was at 100, and I sat here for probably an hour looking for the 3-point. He was nowhere. And I got to the point where I'm like, okay, if that 2-point comes to 80 yards, I'll shoot. He's decent. And I've got a pregnant and sick wife. Actually, my wife just miscarried for her 2nd child, so it's been kind of tough on her and us, and she drove all the way here with me to hunt, and she's just an amazing woman, but with this going on, I was like, okay, I think I need to be quick, not drag this out so we can get her home, make sure she's near a doctor. So I told myself, like, any of the deer I've seen here, if I get in range, I'll shoot them. Anyway, that 2-point, he came walking down to 85, and there was a tree in front of me, so I couldn't see him. And then he was walking to the 80 gap, and I got ready, and he stopped. And I waited for like 30 minutes, then I pulled up my binos, and he was bedded at the edge right where I couldn't see him, and I could just see his antlers poking out. And after 10 minutes, I thought he walked into the tree, so I kind of walked over here. And there was a bunch of deer moving around, so I thought they'll pop out, and one did pop out into the doe. So then I got to the point where, like, I think they're gone. So I started walking back to my backpack, and I kind of hit a branch, and all of a sudden I see the 2-point stand up and walk into the 80-yard gap. So I hurried, and I already had it dialed. So I hurried and drew back. I had to balance myself for a minute. I was kind of holding left of him. Then I put it on mid-body. He was perfectly broadside. And then I let it go, and you heard a thump, and then kind of a little kick, and then he ran off. You heard a tumble, and then like 10 seconds later, you could hear just a... So either I'm tripping and he's fine, or I hit him really good and he's dead just over that hill. But I haven't even looked for my arrow yet. I'm going to wait an hour because I think it could have been a little back, but I don't know. Felt like a good shot. He was exactly 80 yards. Who knows? Even if it was 20 yards and I nailed him, I still wouldn't feel good about it. So we'll wait an hour or so and then go for him. I've got a big deer bedded here. decent 3-point. And him and a bunch of does were running to their left, so I booked it around to hopefully get to the spot where they were going to run to, but I think they stopped before they got to me. So I'm sitting here now. This is kind of the area they were coming to. But now I don't know what to do. Oh, they stopped in there. I should try and sneak up and see if I can see him better, or if I should just back out. Because I think I know where they go to bed in the afternoon. So I almost think I could get down in there and just kind of wait for him to come. I don't freaking know.
Not red.
What color are the trees?
Red.
Red. And yellow.
Yellow.
And green.
Green.
And orange.
Orange.
Honey, are we going to go look for a deer?
Oh.
Oh, you want to go look for an elk? Okay, let's go look for an elk, okay?
Okay.
Do you think you can see one?
What?
Can you make an elk noise?
No.
No, okay.
Oh.
No elk noise. Bless you. Say, come out, dear.
Come out here.
Yeah, where are they?
Okay.
We need to find them.